What's up, Internet? This is Dylan with MT Collective, and I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about MetaZoo. If you haven't heard about it, it's one of the hottest new crazes in the TCG world in collectible cards. And MT Collective, that stands for Modern Trends. So it's up to me to bring you some of the modern trends that are happening right now. And I wanted to let you know why you should be looking for MetaZoo if you already aren't. And if you are looking for it and you've heard about it, this is the time to jump on the bandwagon. So guys, this is MetaZoo. There's several different versions of MetaZoo, and some of the ones I have here I want to talk to you about today. Let's take a closer look. So first off, we've got MetaZoo First Edition. That's going to be this box here. You can buy them in booster boxes. They come with 36 packs per box. And you can't really find those in stores anymore. If you can, they're very expensive. They go for about $30 a pack. And those are going to be one of the more sought after sets. There's also a Kickstarter version of this box that good luck finding. Packs on those go for $300 on up. So finding a box for under $10,000 is pretty hard to do nowadays. Most of the MetaZoo you're going to find in stores is going to be this one here, which is Cryptid Nation's Second Edition. Now, all three cards from Kickstarter, First Edition, and Second Edition all look the same. There's just slight differences to know the difference in the edition. They all play the same too, but the collectability and the value on the cards is going to range big time. You also have Nightfall. Now, Nightfall is it only has come in one edition, which is First Edition. You still can find some of this out in your local card store or comic book store. You probably won't find any in retail stores. One of the big reasons we're talking about MetaZoo today is because this Cryptid Nation Second Edition officially drops in Walmart on February 9th. So depending on what day this video drops, it may or may not be in your store, and it may be sold out. If it is in your store, there's going to be scalpers looking for it. And that's why I'm talking to y'all today, to kind of give you an idea of what to look for. There's a lot to kind of digest here, and I wanted to show a few things. What most people are looking for in these sets are the Mothman. Now, the Mothman comes in a couple different cards. In the First Edition, which we're talking about right here, the most sought after card is going to be this guy right here. Sorry about the glare, guys. Now, if you notice on the bottom, it says First Edition. This is illustrated by Kelsey Giacchino. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Sorry if I am. But this is the most sought after card when it comes to MetaZoo Cryptid Nation Kickstarter, First Edition, or Second Edition. And this is the full hollow version of the card. Now, if you notice here, the hologram goes all the way around this box. And right now, guys, these cards are going anywhere from $350 up to $500, depending on where you find them. And graded, they're going to pull anywhere from $500 up to I've seen some listed even for $2,000. So it just depends on what kind of grade you can get. Now, this one I plan on getting graded. It does have great centering. Sorry, I got that in a Pokemon sleeve, but it's got great centering. It has really no whitening on the corners, and it's a really nice card to get. Now, they make this in a reverse hollow, which is this version here. In the reverse hollow, if you notice, it doesn't have a hologram in the whole box. It's just the character. Now, the reason this guy is so sought after, if you are planning on playing the game, is that you can actually end the game with this card. If you pull it in your deck and you use it on your placemat, you can actually guess a card in your opponent's hand, and if you guess the right card, you can end the game. On the other hand, if you guess incorrectly, they win the game. So it's kind of a catch-22. But again, these are super sought after. Now, in second edition, it's still the most sought after card. Now, I don't have the full holo here. I've been trying to catch that card. It's very elusive to me, but it looks exactly the same, except for it says second edition in the corner. Now, big difference in price, though. These two cards right here, this one sells for about, sorry for the glare, guys, $30 to $50. And this one here is going to sell for a couple $100. So, big difference in the value. Some of the other things to be looking for, they started a reserve list already. And MetaZoo has pledged to not make any more certain cards, which are going to be your Mothman and your artifacts, and we'll kind of get into some of those. Your promo cards that have already been released, and those are going to be the ones you want to be looking for when you're opening these packs. When you're looking at opening packs, this is what a pack would look like. This is first edition. In Nightfall, here's some pack art. And really nice packs, really high quality cards, really high quality packaging. Really impressed on what MetaZoo has done. I'm kind of a new collector to MetaZoo. I've only been collecting it for a few months. And I'm just really impressed on what I have found. They released not only those boxes I told you about, they released spell books, which are these here. They come with a map. They come with tokens. They come with a paper placemat to be able to play the game. They come with tokens. Really neat to open. They come with 10 packs. Do your research, though. Some of the spell books have been loaded up more with the reverse holo, which would have been these cards here. And again, you're looking for the full holos. That's going to be more sought after, more expensive. So do a little bit of research before you purchase to make sure that you're getting the box that you want if you're trying to complete a set or if you're trying to look for a particular card. Now, MetaZoo does make a lot of other promos. They make stuff like, if you notice these Halloween packs here, they did Christmas packs. One of the funny things is some of the first MetaZoo cards that were ever created for customers were the Christmas packs that they came out with. Really cool cards. I'll show you some of those here in a second. I've got the second edition, not the first edition. They come out with these release event decks, which give you packs like this with special cards you can only find in themed decks. And there's some that are more sought after than others, like this one here. This particular one goes for about $50 to $60. And you can find these release event boxes for about $20 to $30. Prices, again, are going to keep going up. A couple examples here. And those are really neat as well. You can only get those cards in those event decks or theme decks. Did forget to mention they do have cards like this here. These aura. These are special auras that you can only get with spell books. They also have box toppers that look a lot like that. Guys, I just wanted to kind of show you a few different cards. Some of the more sought after ones to look for is something like this Chaos Crystal here. That's a really fun card. Bigfoot. And again, guys, these cards are a lot like Pokemon, a lot like Magic. They're playing cards. You can actually play games with them, but they're also collectible. And in my opinion, they're geared a little bit more towards adults or teenagers, not your 7, 8-year-old kids. They're a little more, what's the word? A little closer to almost like horror. These are cryptids. So, you know, stories you heard about when you were a kid or you talk around the campfire. You know, things like that. The Boogeyman. And there's definitely cool cards that are out there. I did want to show you a couple of graded cards. Of course, graded cards are going to hold a little bit more value. You know, you got your Mothman here. This is a DSG 9. It's a really cool card. It's got the beam shooting out of his eyes. And that is from first edition Nightfall. You got, I'm sorry, and that was a reverse holo. You got your full holo here, also a DSG 9. A lot of people have, if you haven't heard about DSG, they do a lot of TCG cards, and they are actually pretty strict on their cards. A lot of people feel like they're just as strict as PSA, if not stricter, on their grading. So definitely be on the lookout if you see a DSG card. You can actually scan the back of that, and it'll bring it on the internet a little synopsis of the card and the person who graded it. Some of the other more sought after items is something like this here. This Hopkinsville Goblin King. Really cool deck. They made these in Kickstarter. Made them in first edition and second edition. There's several other themed decks you can get to. But these hold a value. Definitely recommend, if you're on the collecting side, to maybe get one for yourself to open up to keep with your sets. Or if you plan on playing, and then keeping a set sealed, which I have here. I wanted to show you guys a couple of my other cards too, but one of the big reasons for this video is, guys, you're going to be finding this now in Walmart and in Target. Walgreens, they're fixing to drop nationwide. And guys, this is the time to be not necessarily investing, but, you know, putting money towards a card that could potentially go up in value, especially ones that are more sought after, like these here, and again, your promos. But what a time to be investing in MetaZoo, or to be collecting MetaZoo, because sky's the limit, as they say in MetaZoo, to the moon. They've got several sets planned. They just did another Kickstarter for playing cards, and they had a $50,000 goal. They went over $1 million in like 24 hours. It's just amazing. But guys, I wanted to show you this. If you hadn't heard of MetaZoo, this is the next, in my opinion, big thing to be collecting. If you do collect Pokemon, if you collect any kind of sports cards, definitely check them out. Check me out, guys. Again, I'm Dylan with MT Collective, and I hope to catch you up on more modern trends that are going on in the reselling world. And follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, also on eBay, and hopefully on Whatnot. That's going to be another video I'm going to share with you, but that's where I got most of my collection for MetaZoo that I have right now. But that's it, guys. Talk to you later.